Hello and welcome to Tea with the Duchess, and of course I'm your fabulous hostess, the Duchess. And on today's episode, I'm actually about to learn a thing. I'm sure you're wondering what thing is she talking about. Well, when I introduce my guest for today, you would understand. I've got with me today Atumpan the talking drum. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because I did a little research and I'm like, what does Atumpan mean? And it actually means drum. Okay. So welcome to Tea with the Duchess.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So I'm really happy you were able to take time out of your busy schedule to join us today. So we're gonna go straight into the interview. So how did you start out doing music? Did you always know that you would do music?
All right. I have always, loved music since childhood. I got introduced to my church choir, by my stepmom. She actually held my hand and took me to the church choir and said, "The way you've been making noise in the house, you need to join the church choir." So I was pretty young by then. I was like 12 years, and then I joined the junior choir, and I was in it. Grew and graduated to become a choir master. So that's how it started. So it actually started in the church. Okay. Yeah, I remember they used to put me in this big choir robe, and then because I was too small, they have to use pins to actually adjust the rope. So and I was always leading the church choir. Yeah.
So I know you've got this song that every interview that you've done. Yeah. I know you've got other songs, but this particular song has actually taken over, and it's everywhere, including UK mainstream media, and everyone is talking about it. So what is the thing?
All right. First of all, like you said, I've explained it everywhere I go, but I'll take my time and explain. It here, Tea with the Duchess, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, the phrase "small girl, you don't know the thing." Small girl stands for the youth. Yeah. And then you don't know the thing. I am teaching you the thing, and you are playing with the thing. Yeah. So I am teaching you stands for people like you who teach good things on the media. Teachers teaching in the classroom. Parents, talking to their children about relevant things that will help them in future. Pastors, preaching to people in the church and all that, So basically, I'm talking about teaching the right things in life to the youth, and that they should not play with it. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
So you've just put the thing out there and just left it to everybody's imagination, and people are going crazy.
Exactly. For me, sometimes I say it's just like reading a poem. Yeah. When you pick up a poem, you don't see the background to which the poem was written, so you have to read and give it your own interpretation. Yeah, so that's what it's about.
Okay. As I'm talking to you now, I can see that you're well educated and very well spoken. So what is your background?
All right. First of all, I'm a teacher. I teach English in Ghana. I teach in one of the secondary schools. I have a diploma in basic education. And then I have a degree in linguistics, and I majored in English language. Yeah.
So after you release that song, do your students still take you seriously?
Yeah. In the beginning, it was kind of rough because when I go to the classroom, they don't want to do anything but to sing my song. Yeah. But they know me and they know how I am. And when I start teaching, it's a different thing altogether. Yeah, so they respect me for one thing, being a musician, and they respect me as a teacher as well. So it's all smooth now. Okay. Yeah.
So how do you combine both careers?
It is not easy. I think every time I say that, it's God knows how He controls me, because I don't know how it works, but I'm able to do it perfectly. So I owe that to God. I don't know how it works. I manage my time. I always make sure I put whatever I have to do within the day down. I set time, to it, and it goes like that.
I know you've done a lot of collaborations. The one I found most interesting is the Cabo Snoop one. I absolutely love that young man. Who would you like to collaborate with in future? Do you have any ultimate collaboration that you would like to do?
Well, of course, I really want to do a lot of collaboration with so many people. For me, it's about fusion. I really want to do collaborations with a lot of hip hop artists. People who are not actually in Afrobeats, so that we can get Afrobeats to people who don't know about it. So I want to do collaboration with people like Lil Wayne. Trust me, I don't mind. When we come to the English scene. Wiley, I love that guy. Yeah, I would love to do something with him. And Wretch, 3-2, which for him I know we are going to do something pretty soon because we are all signed to the same record label. I'm signed to Ministry of Sounds now.
Okay,
yeah, that's why I'm in the UK. So there are a lot of things coming up.
Wow, I can't wait. Yeah. And in terms of Afrobeats industry, obviously I know that now everybody is talking about Afrobeats, but I know some of you guys have been doing the Afrobeats scene for a lot longer than people are aware of. What do you think about it, and what do you think about the growth? Do you think this is it, or do you think it still has a long way to go?
Afrobeats, for me, it's just a growing industry. It's just beginning, and it's going to get bigger. Over the years, like you said, we've done it. In Ghana, we call it hip life. When you go to Nigeria, they call it Niger pop. When you go to South Africa, they call it Kwaito. We have different names for it in Africa. But when it crosses over, we call it Afrobeat. So Afrobeat is just a repackaging for or rebranding for African music. Contemporary urban African music. Yeah. So we are really going to get there. I know that in the next few years. It's going to be a genre that's going to be very respected and going to be played, everywhere in the world.
Wow, that's amazing. So, in terms of some upcoming artists who are watching this and they're thinking, okay, what should I do? Should I persist? Because this industry is not easy. You see people, they've been there for many years and it takes them maybe about 15 years to break through. I see somebody who just comes up within a few months, they're out there. So the upcoming artists now watching today and thinking, what should I do? Should I still hang in there? What advice do you have for them?
I know it's not easy, trying to be a musician, but what I always say is just be yourself, and make sure you do things that people could relate to where you come from. For example, you can't be an African and do a hip hop song better than someone who lives in the US or something like that. So just be yourself. Make sure you let your song sound African. Let people hear your song and say that, oh, this is the Ghana boy, or this is the Nigerian boy, or this is the Congolese boy. Be yourself. Let people see that Africanness in what you're doing. You can be an African and do hip hop, but do it the African way. You can be an African and do dancehall, do it the African way, and that's the only way. Because I know the Western world want to hear what African can do. Yeah, so let's do it in the right way. Let's package it well and let's put it out. And I know it's going to work out.
Wow, fantastic. I do know what you're talking about because sometimes I listen to some of these young artists and first of all, they're struggling. And then the song that they're singing is like, oh, we're in the club all night popping champagne. Yeah. He's not popping any champagne in the club because he hasn't got money to pop any champagne. So why are you singing about that? And they should sing about what they know, about life on the street, about the struggle, because those are the things that people can really, really connect to. So I know we've talked about the thing, but I know you do have other materials and other songs. Is there anything you're working on you want to talk about, and so that your fans would know?
Yeah, I released a new single that's called Mad Bad. I'm actually shooting the video in the UK. Okay. People should watch out for it. That's also a happy song. It's a song that talks about a party, because Africans love to party. After our hard work, that's what we do. Yeah, so it's actually a party song. People should watch out for that. I have other songs. I've worked on other videos. I've worked on a video, another song called My Life, which is also coming up, and then another one called I Go Do, which is also coming up. So there's a lot in the pipeline, and then they should watch out for a new video for The Thing, which is being, which is signed to Ministry of Sounds now, and they are working on a new video, and which is going to feature a UK artist in there. I'm not going to mention it.
Wow. I'm so excited already.
Yeah. So there's a lot we're working on. People should, keep up the support and pray for us. And, we get there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. So, if people want to get through to you, your Facebook, Twitter, websites, how do they get to you?
All right, my Facebook is called Atumpan Ghana, Atumpan Ghana. Yeah, the only one representing Ghana now.
You have to.
And my Twitter is Atumpan GH. Atumpan GH. Instagram is Atumpan GH. And the new one, Keek. Trust me, that's also very interesting. That's also Atumpan GH. So you can follow me on all the networks. Yeah.
So, you know, you can't finish this interview without doing a freestyle of the thing.
Of the thing?
Yeah. So, can you do something for us? Okay.
All right. Anye, small girl, you don't know the thing. I am teaching you the thing. You are playing with that. No. I'm with the Duchess. Okay. Duchess, you don't know the thing. I am teaching you the thing. You are playing with the thing. Yeah. I say push it up, move 'em, wind 'em slow. Make you know the rush 'em, move 'em, do 'em. So we go. Keep watching. Tea with the Duchess. Lock it one time.
My own private performance. Yeah, I love that. Thank you very much for watching us today. I hope you had fun listening to this interview, and keep locked into www.duchesstv.com for more interviews, and also for exclusive pictures of today's show. You can check it out on www.brianwood.com. Whatever you're doing, stay blessed and bye.